What's up YouTube, it's your boy SlayIsland, and I'm back with my Week 11 NBA 2K League recap. This is the second last week of the regular season, and only two teams have clinched playoffs, Blazer 5 and Knicks Gaming. The top 7 teams in the standings are in, and just so you know, there will be a $300,000 prize pool in the playoffs. We only have 3 games today, but these games have huge playoff implications. First game of the night, Celtics Gaming versus Cavs Legion.
Mel spins in the lane, gets it a POP. 4 to shoot, Fab lets it go and hits. But besides you guys, there's a ton of parity in this league. Only a few teams with a winning record.
Yeah, I think more than half the team, like 6 or 7%, have a negative record, so it just shows anybody can be beaten on any night. Tough shot.
Yeah, we were talking during the break that every possession feels huge. Even a run out like that's big. See, where I'm used to calling the 2K cam and used to playing the 2K cam.
Yeah.
But I like both angles. He was how he played the majority of the games. 19-18. Celtics on another break here. And Arsenal able to finish. He's got 11. Toronto couldn't make the flight. There was a ton of delays and cancellations coming to New York, second weekend in a row.
He's a good defender, and that build has an insane defense, but it just kind of makes you think a little bit more as far as when you're going to go up, but the rebound should always be there because that,
Monster dunk off the mark, to say the least. Didn't even have it when he went up. Middle East will finish.
You don't want that animation right there.
Very low scoring. Bit of a grind, 31-23.
See, that's what I'm talking about. Sick needs to be more aggressive like that. Help out, got it, okay. Help out Hood. Guard, not just staying down on their own man.
They needed that bucket, but here come the Celtics right back at it. What a
score here, gets momentum going in the second half.
I think Middle East has 11 in this quarter. Sick at the end of the half, able to.
It's not, obviously not efficient at all. So once he gets going, has some of this. There you go. Speaking of it, rebound and put back for Hood. So once he gets going, I'm going to see this team turning up that late in the game, and it's more important.
Sick finds Toxic. Big play out of the timeout, and we got a 1-point game. Quick 5-0 run. Fab guarded by Sick, able to get by him. They got Perfusion. Pass came late, but he was able to knock it down.
Something to me.
And Fab takes it away, up ahead to Mel East. Turn up, can't get a hand in there.
Easy one.
This game down, especially for the team who's been trailing. Tough shot. 3-on-3 break. Fab. Can't get it to go. Nice contest. Fab pulls the trigger. He's hit his last 2 shots. Knicks Gaming will join us for game number 3. Their game got moved to tomorrow because just seeing a slower pace. Every shot's big. That rims in and out, but Arsenal right there to clean it up. He's got 15 points, 13 rebounds. Under a minute to go here in the third. And of course, the Bucks and the Kings watching. Cleveland down by 9 now. Toxic.
Big shot right there.
Huge. Cuts it back to a 2-possession game.
Yeah, he's played a good game, 3 for 4 from 3.
And Fab says it's green. That means it's good. Some loss last week to Indiana. Swizzer had 31 points, and he had about 3 minutes where he was just unconscious. And that's here comes Boston again. POP, you called it. Bang.
What'd I say?
Tries to answer no, and they can't get the board. Up ahead to POP on the run out.
POP, hold it down. 15, the whole team's efficient. 27-41 as a team. That's going to get it done.
Mel. That was the dagger. This one's over, 69-53.
But all you got to do is just win and hope. You can't do that, man.
The Celtics beat the Cavs 74-61 to improve to 7-6. With the loss, the Cavs also fall to 7-6. That means for both these teams, next week will make or break their season. They have to win to have a chance to make the playoffs. Let me start with the Celtics. In this game, they decided to go back to what they were doing earlier in the season. 4 shooters and Arsenal down low with the paint all to himself. This allows him to be a more focal point of the offense, as in this game he finished with 15 points and 20 rebounds. They also decided to bring Palm Oil Please back into the lineup and move Speedbrook to the bench. This change makes their overall 3-point shooting worse, but it makes their defense better. Going into their final game of the season next week against the Magic, I think this lineup here gives them the best chance to win and secure themselves a spot into the playoffs. Now looking at the Cavs, they decided to go away from the 5-out once again and run double mashers, with Hood on a rebounding athletic and God of 2K on a pure rim protector. And personally, I don't think that's the best lineup for this team. In my opinion, they're best when they have Hood running the 5-out. And with a must-win game last week, I think the rest of the team needs to take a back seat and let Hood carry them to the playoffs. Moving on to our next game, we have Jazz Gaming taking on Knicks Gaming.
Slaughter gets knocked away by Nate. Great job coming out of the help defense. And then Idris with the acrobatic layup. When he can get that by Idris, he's already got 4, 2 of 2 shooting. And I like this, even though the Knicks have clinched. And we were talking to Walnut.
Really need this, and the Knicks are coming out aggressive on both ends.
Well, the tough thing here for Utah is they got the 76
to be here. To be honest, like you just feel it, and it just makes you thrive. Like you love it, the adrenaline you feel after hitting a jump shot like Smooth just hit. You just love.
So they get the momentum back in their favor. Goofy able to finish with a dunk.
Oh, definitely. After the tip-off tournament, oh man, you've seen all these guys' faces for the first time. You see this, as you see.
Taken away by Deeds. Deeds out on the break. He's playing the center right now. I'll give a big shout out to those watching us in Twitch chat, hanging out with us here on a Friday night. Wherever you might be, thanks for making us part of your evening. Up and under in a jam by Deeds. How fun is it to be on that build?
Oh, 5-hour, mix it up, mix and match. You got Slaughter down low. You got great players. Like Utah has great players, so you got to use all these guys to their advantage. Great dunk.
You know, I didn't like when
we have 6 losses, so you have to try every single thing. So unfortunately, we tried that. We tried me on the build. We've tried everything multiple times. We know what they're capable of. Everyone knows what they're capable of. Shaka Brown is a phenomenal play. Great pass, great dunk, and I'm not gonna lie, he played a lot when he was on throwdown, so I definitely know he knows what he's talking about. And as you can see, that was a great idea. Great finish by Goofy.
That's right.
Well, look at them leaking out.
That's what they've been doing, trying to get back into this thing. It's a 6-point ball game. They've missed some big shots at wrong times. Yeah, on that build, that's game making from the elbow. Opportunity for the Jazz to add more to the lead. Wide open is Compete. Bang!
Yeah, right now Compete's in his threes. He's 2 for 4. Adam, that's the story of this game right now. And Deeds is guarding Adam as well, so it's giving him a little trouble. But right there we go. His first 3. Let's go, Adam. Wake up, baby. Wake up.
64-55. Jazz back to a
too easy. Too easy right now.
Move. 18-footer. No.
Big board. Easy leak out.
Idris. And smart timeout here by Utah. Got a quiet double-double. 18 points. 11 rebounds for their #1 pick. 9th overall. Green. What a big shot by Compete. Knicks have outscored the Jazz 12-7 here in the 4th. Adam for 3. Got it.
Big time shot. Adam's finally showing up this half. Oh, I'm not gonna lie. it would be tough, but we do the same thing with that. And 1. Wow.
Old-fashioned answer there by Slaughter. They're in the playoffs. The Jazz need a win to just keep their hopes alive. Goofy with a big jam. We're back to a 1-possession game. Goofy's dominating, but he's got 20 points, 13 rebounds, and there he is in the passing lane. Heat indicator on blast. And they'll smartly back it out. Adam all alone to tie it. Yes, sir.
Oh, man. Big time shot by Adam.
Down in the paint. Back out to Compete. Behind the back. Finds Slaughter. Compete's now got 16 assists. Adam.
Too easy.
Able to finish. Back to 77. Slaughter trying to play defense down there. What a big stop by Mr. Slaughter. And we'll play a little free basketball.
I don't know, but hey, he's doing a great job defensively. That's what he's for. He's doing a good job on Deeds, as you see right there. And Deeds took it to the rack.
That was huge. Huge dunk there by Deeds.
Usually pulls you in from the corner.
Great point.
Just dribble it out. They don't got to rush. Oh, they're just giving up easy twos. What's going on, Utah?
Here we go. Commentator curse is real.
He has to move wide open.
Taken away by misses the free throw.
The Knicks get an overtime win over the Jazz, 94-87, to improve to 5-8, while the Jazz fall to 5-8 as well. The Knicks are already locked into the 8th seed, so the regular season doesn't really matter anymore, but nonetheless, they've been one of the hottest teams in the league post-patch, as they've only lost one game. Earlier in the season, Goofy wasn't the most efficient player, but over the last couple weeks, he's been playing out of his mind. And in this game again, he finished with 24 points, 16 rebounds on only 2 missed shots. This team knows their identity probably more than any other team, and that makes them very scary come playoff time. Their offense is a pick and roll with Kuda, where Kuda tries to find his three-pointer a lot, and if that's not working, Idris is their secondary scorer, while Nate is their defensive anchor. The Jazz, on the other hand, have now lost 6 straight games and have no chance of making the playoffs. If I had to pinpoint a reason why I think the Jazz fell off so hard, it's that they don't have a coach or anyone in the organization that actually knows anything about 2K. If you look at almost all the successful teams in the league, they have someone from the 2K community that works for them. Alright, now let's get into our last game of the night. We have Blazer 5 taking on Wizards District Gaming.
Sometimes, you know, when we're playing, you don't want the tip. It feels like, and then you see both teams with the ball ends up dropping in between them, and
Scott's involved. You know, since the patch, they were really didn't go with the double mashing anymore. But they finally
3% in that game. You know, so it's really, are you going to stop the ball, or are you going to stop the other 4 guys?
So you guys will actually play them tomorrow.
Yeah, we're playing the late game tomorrow night, and that'll be a fun game. There's a lot of connections between our 2 teams. Authentic African from Toronto.
Tanner with the heat indicators. Any more scary sight in the league. And he's right there to clean up the mess. Here for the district. Grant in the corner. This kid doesn't miss.
Yeah, that was a great fast break. And
12-5. Boom. So good at that behind the back. And he'll finish contact style.
I think that's from Walnut spending an hour with you earlier.
The start here for Wizards District Gaming. Grant for 3. Unbelievable shooter.
It is, and you know, we got a chance to talk to JT from Wizards before the game, and he talked about trying to slow down Mama and keep him out of the paint. You know, that was what we were kind of focusing on, was doing what we could. But
full slate starting at 11 a.m. I repeat, we are not making you wake up at 10 a.m. A lot of folks show up and go, what? This is on right now? This is happening? Yeah, because we had bad weather last week.
The Navy's been America's Navy's been our presenting partner, and we're really knocking down the 3. And so we've, you know, maybe you try to help a little more, hedge harder against him, but you got to do something to get the ball out of his hands.
Gilly's got 11, Boo's got 30, and here's a timeout by Blazer 5 with 40 seconds. Regular season. Mama down to Walnut.
There it is.
And he'll head to the line for the old-fashioned 3-point play. 17 points.
We thought, finally, this is our year, and no, it wasn't.
You gonna leave Tree Rollins out of the equation? That's my guy from Clemson, man. I can't let you do that.
Yeah. They had the headline was "Tree Bites Man." You know, as long as Boo can go one-on-one like this, that's too easy for them.
Up and under. It's not the animation you want. Walnut stays with it.
That's the animation you want, though.
Yeah, he's got 19 points.
I was telling them the other day, like, I don't think people doubt you anymore.
Yeah, that lasted for about 5 weeks.
Yeah.
Right. The cut into single digits. Shots in the corner. Got it.
What a huge shot.
They cut it to 7. Gilly. They get it to Boo, and it's blocked by shots at the end.
And we saw it in that first half.
Grant. A rare miss. Mama will hit it. And they cut it down to 4. Off the Reese, back to Boo. And he's able to finish. That makes the lead back to 6. Shots. Mama was standing on the 3-point line, but Walnut able to get the easy 2. 23 and 14 for Walnut. They've done a nice job pinching down and shading, but you can quadruple team that. Gets it to Walnut. It's the 3-point shot that's got him back in the game. They have an opportunity for an and 1. 64-61. Pushes it back to 5. Anything less than 50, I'd be surprised.
Yeah.
See, with B5 already clinched the #1 seed, this is huge for Washington. Boom, two-hand jam, and that's the exclamation point.
The Wizards give the Blazers their second loss of the season as they improve to 7-6, while Blazer 5 falls to 11-2. When you play the Wizards, you already know what's going to happen. Boo Painter's going to be running the 5 out with 4 shooters around him. And even though the Blazers knew what was coming, they had no answer for him, as he finished with 57 points, 8 rebounds, and 5 assists. At 7-6, the Wizards have a must-win game next week against the Knicks. The Wizards lost to the Knicks a few weeks ago in the ticket tournament, and it was mainly because of how great Nate is at stopping the 5 out. If they're going to win this game to give them a chance to make the playoffs, the other 4 guys are going to have to step it up. They're not going to be able to win with Demon JT and Reese shooting combined 2 for 11. But here are the updating standings. As you can see, the Cavs, Celtics, and Wizards are all 7-6. But if the season ended right now, the Wizards would be out due to point differential. Thanks for watching, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. I'm out.